the Paytm man of the series. And he gets also a check of 250,000 from Mr. Abhishek Rajan. You're also the Paytm man of the series. Ashwin, so player of the match as well as the man of the series. So 250,000 from Mr. Abhishek Rajan, the Vice President Paytm, to Ravichandran Ashwin for his fabulous bowling performance in this tournament. These are fun days for you currently, Ashwin.
I mean, I hope this lasts forever. It's good that the ball's coming out pretty well, and on all the three games, I had a good time with the ball, and thankfully I had a bat in Pune as well.
You're looking very lean and strong. Something different happening.
No, I mean, I've been working pretty hard. The trainer's making a difference, and obviously I'm working a lot with the fielding coach as well. I want to contribute and put as much as work in possible, and I want to be an attribute to the team rather than being a deficiency anywhere.
4 for 8 today, and your previous best 4 for 11. These are sort of mind-boggling numbers when you look at it.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I thought I would get a 5 for today. When it's going well, it's better you look to do as much as possible, and I wanted to. The ball was coming out really well. The wicket had a lot of dampness in it, I thought, and I was just sticking on a little bit more. And as the time was going on well, I wanted to pick up a 5 for a T20.
You find it difficult for a cricketer of my generation that you've got the new ball in your hand, and you're flighting it, and you're spinning the new ball. So what is the mindset as you run into bowl with the new ball?
So look, I have a couple of variations in my hand when I'm starting with the new ball. I have a good arm ball, I have a good carom ball, so I'm trying to keep the batsman guessing, and if I pick a wicket or two in the bargain, I completely become a different bowler in the first 6, because we've got fielders in. I'm going to challenge them to go after me, and that's giving me all the opportunities to pick wickets.
Does it take a lot of courage to flight the ball, especially in conditions like this, smaller grounds?
It's more than courage. I think it's about having a little bit of smarts and knowing when to flight the ball, how much of a window you have to actually look to attack and pick up a wicket. So that's more important, and obviously I've always had the courage to go for runs, so I always have the courage to flight the ball.
Well, congratulations on all the awards, and well done, and all the best for the future.
Thank you so much, Ayush.
So that's Ravichandran Ashwin, the Paytm man of the match, as well as the Paytm man of the series. My final invitation, of course, is to the Indian captain, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. India winning the Paytm T20 trophy 2-1. Happy days are here again, MS.
Yes, I feel it was a very good game, especially we opted to bowl first, so it was important that we restrict them to a decent total, and I felt the bowlers bowled really well, especially the spinners. Ashwin was the pick of the bowlers, but he was well supported by others.
You won for 4 of the last 5 T20 matches, so that is something nice in T20 cricket, the consistency of winning.
Well, it's definitely there. In between, you will lose 1 or 2 games, but that's fair enough, because it's one format where you want to go hard. And at times, what we have seen is you lose too many wickets, and you may not be able to put runs on the board. That can really be defended. But other than that, we want to keep playing the way we are playing so far, and that's something that will be very good for us. But of course, the consistency in performance that is there. It will give us the confidence to play the kind of cricket we want to play.
I asked Ajinkya as well, what he likes especially about this T20 team that you have. The same question to you, MS. What do you especially like about this T20 team under you?
I think it's the mix. We have got experienced players. Also, not to forget, we have played 8 seasons of IPL. That's the bulk of T20 games that we play. International, what we have seen is usually we play 1 or 2 games at the most. But when it comes to the experience part, it's the IPL, and that's where the batsmen and the bowlers, they have performed under pressure, and that's what gives them the experience that's really needed. And also when it comes to this side, we have proper batsmen who can bat till number 8. And I feel that gives you that extra strength to go out there and express yourself, play aggressive cricket, and even when you're 2 or 3 down, you can still look to put pressure on the opposition, and that I feel is one of the key factors. Also, to have a few part-timers who can really bowl well on wickets that are helping them. So it's too many players who can do 2 jobs, and that can really make job easy for me.
And how is Dhoni, the captain, and the player feeling currently?
Well, it's always good to have the condition suiting you to some extent, and then to have the resources, where you can exploit the condition. Because at times when we go outside, we are left with 5 bowlers and we don't really have part-timers. So as a skipper, at times you can't do too many things, with the field restrictions and everything. But what's good is over here, spinners, they can really come into play, and every bowler is like a full bowler for you. Anybody in the bowling lineup, including Yuvraj Singh, can bowl 4 good overs for you. So that gives us the liberty of trying out a few things, and at the same time keeping 1 or 2 bowlers, one over each, so that if one of the fast bowlers has an off day in the last 1 or 2 overs, they can come back and bowl that 1 over. So that gives us the liberty to play freely.
Final question, what can the fans expect from this Mahendra Singh Dhoni led India, World T20 team? What can we expect from you from this tournament, the tournament that will come up shortly?
What's important is for us to be expressive, and it's not about going into the tournament thinking you'll win it, because that will definitely put a lot of pressure. I think the fans, they will definitely put that pressure on us, but what's important is to take one game at a time. The build-up has been good, right from Australia till now. It has been good now with Asia Cup and a few warm-up games. Going into the T20 World Cup, it will be important that we keep everyone fit, and at the same time, what's even more crucial is to make sure that the big hitters of the opposition, you are able to keep them away from those big scores, because every side has got those few good players, who can really take the game away from you, and that's where the experience will count. So I feel it will be a very good T20 World Cup, because every side looks like a very good side who can win the World Cup. So just because we are the home team doesn't mean we'll win it. I think we'll have to play some really good hard cricket to win the World Cup.
I think it's only fair for you to enjoy the current moment, which is what you've won the Paytm T20 trophy. So enjoy that. You can collect your trophy, and that will be presented by Dr. G. Ganga Raju, the Vice President of the BCCI, the Honorary General Secretary of Andhra Cricket Association. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the winning captain, collects the Paytm T20 trophy from G. Ganga Raju.
Well, lots of confidence for MS Dhoni and this Indian cricket team. It's been a marvellous performance. The words of great batting, options, all is positive signs for India leading into not only the T20 World Cup, but also the Asian Cup in Bangladesh.
And winning it by a handsome margin in the decider by 9 wickets with plenty of deliveries remaining, and they remain the champions and also remain the #1 side in the ICC T20 rankings. And as always, you'd have seen this many a time, Eros, he receives the trophy, but he never stands in the middle. Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Well, that's the sort of leadership that requires, I think, with this young side, a developing, emerging team now, full of confidence, but it's also a mark of that man, MS Dhoni, who loves to lead from the front, but he also considers himself just one of the team. There's no one higher or lower in his side, which makes for a very confident and, in particular, a very successful culture of the group.
All the youngsters in the middle, you can see Pawan Negi, the likes of Ajinkya Rahane, Suresh Raina. He's smiling. Shikhar Dhawan has had a wonderful time with the bat in this series. And Ashwin as well, the man of the series and the man of the match today, was outstanding. Bowled well in all the 3 games. And they're a happy bunch. And any team will be happy when they keep winning.
Winners are grinners, indeed. And there's nothing that could build confidence like winning. And coming into big tournaments, that's exactly why he's chosen the same team on the 3 matches that we saw here during the Paytm T20 series against Sri Lanka.